Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for December 25th of 2024 is titled Diamond Dust Sky Eye. So what do we see here? Well, this is what we call sometimes diamond dust. And while it has nothing to do with diamonds, it is what we call some of the ice crystals that form in the upper atmosphere and can give us patterns like this when we look at like our sun or moon through those ice crystals. So here we are seeing actually our moon, and this was the moon rising about a week ago. And the moon there vastly overexposed. So that's much larger than the moon would actually appear in the sky. And that's so you can bring out all of the faint detail around it. Now we see a number of different things here, and they're labeled for us to help us be able to identify them. And in fact, we see things like the moon there at the center, and we see the moon dogs to either side. So bright areas there to either side of the moon. We see the halo, which is the 22-degree halo. That would be, as you might expect, 22 degrees in size away from the moon. And then we can also see the two tangent arcs, the upper one very clearly visible, the lower one very hard to see within the glow and glare from the horizon there. So all of this is actually caused by the ice crystals. So these are not things that you would see if Earth did not have an atmosphere, because they are all atmospheric effects. So if we had no atmosphere, all we'd see is the moon there, just the moon sitting there, and that would be it. But with all of this, we then get to see a lot more of these things like the halo that we can see when we get some of these very cold days, and you get the strong presence of ice crystals up in the upper atmosphere. So what they do is, because of the shapes of the crystals. So why does this work with them? Well, it's their specific geometrical shapes that will do this. And they will bend the light coming from, in this case, the moon. And as it comes to our eyes, we're seeing all of this is moonlight. So not just the moon itself there, but almost all of the light we're seeing in the image is caused by our moon. Now there are a couple of exceptions to that. The light pillars coming up from the ground do not have anything specifically to do with the moon. And we also see that bright object down to the lower left of our moon, and that is the planet Jupiter. And of course, its light has nothing to do with the moon either. But the arcs, the moon dogs, the halo, all of that, it comes from the light of our moon as it is bent by the ice crystals in Earth's upper atmosphere. So that was our picture of the day for December 25th of 2024. It was titled Diamond Dust Sky Eye. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.